Hey guys, so as you've noticed from the title of this video, it's not going to be a tutorial or a review about something beauty related. It's my Project for Awesome video. My charity is Autism Speaks, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the charity and a little bit about autism. Autism Speaks is a charity founded by Bob and Suzanne Wright in 2005. This awareness of autism has not been around as long as cancer and stuff like that. And they decided that they would create an organization to help people with autism and families of autistic children, and to get the word out there that autism exists, that it is a really overlooked disorder. It is a very real disorder, and it deserves as much attention as cancer. Autism Speaks has a great website that's full of resources and information all about autism, and also helps you find treatments and treatment plans for your autistic child or somebody that you know that has autism. And as always, they're taking donations, so please donate and help this cause. Autism is something that a lot of people don't even know what it is. There are people probably right next door to you, somebody that rides your bus or somebody that's in your class. You probably just label them as stupid or somebody that just is a social outcast, can't make any friends. That's probably somebody with autism. I want to educate you guys on what autism is and why it is so important for us to support the research, so that we can help those with autism. Autism is very close to my heart. It's very personal to me because my older brother has a form of autism called Asperger's syndrome. What you need to know about autism is that there is a spectrum of autism. There is a higher functioning autism, then there's the in-between, and then there's the lower functioning autism. And that's the people that you see that can't speak or move. My brother has is the higher form of autism, which is called Asperger's syndrome. By no means can you think that it means that they can just function great like you and I. He is very different, and I love him. My brother is great, and he's so smart. Usually, the people with autism are smart in specific areas. Because my brother is the most brilliant person I know, and smart in the mechanical and robotics area. When it comes to talking, having a normal conversation with someone, he doesn't really know how to do it. You and I can just have a normal conversation and we don't even think about it, really. It just goes through our heads, and it's just like this normal process that we can do. But people with autism, there's something in their brains that makes it very hard for them to know how to articulate things. They'll be really socially awkward and won't know what to say to you, and that might come off as them not caring, or that is a very common misconception, is that they're just stupid and they don't know what they're doing. It's just all in their brain. They cannot control what their brain thinks. Theirs has to go through a lot of obstacles. So if you're talking to somebody with autism and they take a long time to respond, by them taking that time, it's their brain trying to go through the motions. It's really difficult for them to do everyday things like have a normal conversation, like do laundry. Everything has to be broken down into specific steps. Autism now affects 1 in 110 children and 1 in 70 boys. Autism prevalence figures are growing. More children will be diagnosed with autism this year than with AIDS, diabetes, and cancer combined. Autism only receives less than 5% of the research funding of many less prevalent childhood diseases. And there are no medical detection or cures for autism. The important thing is to detect it early. And I have some of the signs, like in infancy, if they have autism. The first sign is if your child does not smile big or use other warm, joyful expressions by 6 months. If they do not use back and forth sharing of sounds, smiles, or other facial expressions by 9 months. If they don't babble by 12 months. If they do not point, show, or reach, or wave by 12 months. If they do not use words by 16 months. Or they do not use two-word meaningful phrases without imitating or repeating by 24 months. Or if they have any loss of speech or babbling or social skills at any age. You detect it early, they can give you a treatment plan that will help them retrain their brain. Because their brains are so different, the treatment will help their brain to kind of rewire the way it is so that they can get through the motions of brain function. I was a personal care assistant for an autistic boy. He is so creative, but when it comes to normal relationships with friends or people, he didn't really know how to interact with them. But through me being there, I'm trying to help retrain his brain to show him that you can have a normal relationship with a person, but you just have to take the right steps to get there. A lot of people take advantage of autistic people because they may not know. If we train ourselves to know how to react or to talk to somebody with autism, we can stop that, and it might just affect their whole life. I hope you support this charity because I think it is a very well worth time charity. There are a lot of people with autism. There are a lot of kids with cancer, but autism needs to have a lot of attention and funding also. So I hope you learned a lot about autism. And if you have any more questions about autism or treatment or anything, visit their website at www.autismspeaks.org. Thanks for watching.